Welcome to Invest. We're talking about investing, finance, and professional development. So current time of 9:39 a.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum could trade $3,131, up about 0.93% so far. Respect to over crypto market and the equity market, it seems that we are just gliding on a sideways fashion, but across the spectrum, we are incrementally green across the crypto market. And with respect to equity market, we are also trending, in the green territory, but it's kind of incrementally up, not significantly up, knowing the fact that we are still in the mid of a lot of the corporate earnings report that's coming out this week. We saw one coming out from Netflix. That's a major market driver. Obviously, we saw the sell-off on Netflix because of the decline of subscription rates, and also with respect to the heightening competition with a lot of comparable companies that are competing against Netflix on its business model, right? But across the spectrum, with the subside of the inflationary pressure news that we've been observing for basically the last couple of days so far, it drives some sort of a rebound across the market, knowing the fact that market typically try to price in or try to be overreacted. And that's exactly what happened. And now driving Ethereum to be going up to the next resistance level of 3150. You could see clearly we're basically $25 below it at the moment. We broke through it approximately earlier this morning, but obviously as we got there, that's a resistance level. It subsequently got canceled out. And what's going to be happening in the near future? We know that tomorrow Jerome Powell is going to be speaking onto giving us an economical outlook going forward. What's the inflationary pressure we're looking like going forward? What's the interest hikes we're looking like going forward? And any new updates around, the food crisis, if you may, that Janet Yellen has given us a foreshadow of from her previous public speech that she has given. And also at the same time, we're going to see some jobless claim data that's coming out, which is, a core mandate for the Feds onto triangulating the interest hikes going forward. So it's going to be a relatively volatile, tomorrow, or we might be actually having that anticipatory pressure ahead of the speech and the report coming out tomorrow. So it's definitely something to look out for. So let's just dive into the technical to see what's going on now, right? You can see that clearly we are, again, $25 below. You touched the 3150 earlier today, and now it's just kind of gliding on sideways fashion, trying to get back up there. In terms of the side, on which side of the coin are we on right now, we can tell that the MACD is still curving up, right? We're still sustaining a bullish momentum. At the same time, the RSI is still at 50 out of 70, right? So contingent on the verbiage I will be hearing tomorrow, right? Which I don't know what's going to be because I don't predict the speech, nor do I know what he's going to be saying. But I believe it's just going to be the same diplomatic backwash that we've been hearing so far. But just we are looking for keywords and any discrepancy between what we're expecting versus what he's going to be saying. That's good, the key driver, right? And I think with respect to current momentum right now, knowing the fact that the MACD is already below the line, we're about to curve down. And we've been consolidated, dragging the line for quite some time, and also the RSI has also been resisting for quite some time around the 44 out of 70. So I think going up will be more logical than going back down. But something to think about, right? And with respect to what's the leap down again, right? The 285D, which is something we've been talking about. We've been forming the wedge and subsequently break up. That's the reason why we're seeing the green pressure across the spectrum right now. And right now, if we're gonna go up, we go to the 3158. If we go further, let's say we have a positive report coming out tomorrow, and also a positive signal from the speech 3350 will be coming. Respect to Bitcoin, about 0.5%. Same affectation. We are curving up at the same time. RSI is at the 40 out of 70. So curving up. If we get bullishness, we're going to the 44. If we get bearishness, we could go down to back to 40 and potentially even touch 38,500 all over again. Respect to Ethereum Classic, down about 2.2%. Same thing in affectation. We've just been consolidating on sideways fashion on RSI at the 44 out of 70, so relatively depleted. It's curving down right now, at the same time plateauing. So right now it's not terrible to buy at this level, 37 all the way to basically 34 all the way to 28 from here. Dogecoin flat as well. It's a head and shoulder pattern, so I don't really like this. I personally would prefer anywhere from 12 cents below from here. Respect to Cardano, about 0.62%, anywhere from 85 cents to 75 cents would be where I would personally DCA at. Respect to Solana, 107 right now. We try to go back up to the 112 again. You could see that clearly we could not, right? You gave that up. And but I do still see some bullishness coming because of the cross section going up. At the same time, we are still like at the neutral level at 50 out of 70. XRP down about 2%. Anywhere from 69 to 57 is logical to DCA. Polkadot up about 2.5%. Anywhere from basically 16 all the way to 14 is still fair game. Right now it's about to form a golden cross, so we will see some bullishness for Polkadot in momentarily. Respect to Algorand, down about 0.4%. I like anywhere from basically, current level all the way to 67 cents is fair game from here. Respect to Shiba Inu, Shiba Inu is something that I have mentioned before, right? It's 2100, which is something that we have seen as we crashed down before. 1400 and 900, those are the frames I would DCA at, right? Respect to MagTech, anywhere from basically 143 to 120 is a fair game, right? So we are like basically touching it right now. So anywhere below is fair game to DCA, right? Respect to AVAX, I like anywhere from basically 59 to 50 based on the current setup. Right now it's okay. We will be crossing up, and I think as we get there, we will potentially go up to the 92, but that's about it. I don't really see us like surging super high on like breaking all-time highs or try to get back up there again, because that's a long leap up. We also have multiple resistance level, especially 85 is going to be a major one. Respect to Terra, lastly, you could see that clearly we're about to form a golden cross. As we form the golden cross, we will be going up to ideally break above 100, and 110 will be about it based on the current setup right now. Okay, so incrementally a green day across the spectrum, but ultimately tomorrow's going to be a volatile day, so definitely be cautious about it. But we know our marching order, we know our DCA level, so nothing to be really worried about, nothing to be overreacted about either. So hopefully it's helpful. Hope you guys have a good Wednesday, and let me know if you have questions. Take care.